Hey everybody, doing time it is. It's time for some more Let's Play Pikmin. Yesterday we went to the Forest of Hope for the first time, and we got 3 ship parts, almost 4. We got so close. And we got a reasonably good army of Pikmin. I usually like to get a few more yellow Pikmin than 9, but it'll do. It'll do. We only need, like, just a few anyway, honestly. So yeah, and today we're going to return to the Forest of Hope, and we're going to get that last ship part that we almost got yesterday. We're going to get a second ship part, and we're going to build up our Pikmin army. So it sounds like a good old time, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Now, normally by this point I actually have 100 Pikmin, so like I'm used to like getting all my yellow Pikmin out and then getting having the remainder be reds, because typically you have more red Pikmin than yellows. But okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yesterday we got so unlucky with the nectar, so I have like almost all leaf Pikmin. I'm convinced that costed us that last ship part yesterday. Yeah. Well, first order of business, we're gonna get all our Pikmin. One thing I could really quickly explain is when you're holding a Pikmin, you can press B to change colors, and you can press down on the directional pad to change the type of Pikmin you're throwing from leaf to bud to flower. So we're going to have flower Pikmin, take out the nectar there, just because I don't want the leaf Pikmin hogging it. Can I get a flower Pikmin? There we go. Okay, and I guess while they're blowing that out, we might as well just have these Pikmin carry this back. I think this takes 50 Pikmin, so yeah, about 50. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be a pretty chill day, like I said, only 2 ship parts, and then the rest is just going to be us building up our army. Not going to be anything too special, and wow, even now I'm not getting the luck of the nectar. I only got 1 from each. Actually, it's still not as bad as, I had a failed recording of this, where I only got... Actually, I didn't get any nectar from either of those. That was really frustrating. Alright, well, I finally got the extraordinary bolt back, and now that we have 5 ship parts, our ship's capabilities are increased, which means that we can now go to a new area. And that new area would be where we would go today had I gotten that last ship part back yesterday. Okay, so I'm trying to get as many flower Pikmin as I can out of this. Okay, that's pretty good. 10, 20 or so, okay. Not bad. Okay, so we got almost all of our flowers now. That's really good. So we got that first ship part back, and now we're going to take a little bit of a detour. Actually, we don't even need to. What we're going to do is we're going to take our yellow Pikmin. We're going to get as many bombs as we can from over here. I'm pretty sure we should be able to get 9. It takes them a few moments to get the bombs sometimes, but okay, this will do. We only need 3 actually, so now we're going to take our reds. And we're going to blow up this wall right over here so that we actually have a shortcut to that area where we got the bolt from originally. So yeah, this is a really good thing to do as soon as you can. Take down this wall. It just makes things a lot more convenient and a lot more faster. There we go, 3 bombs to take that out. And now we have access to this little area. So we're going to take these enemies out. Now these enemies do have like technical names. I think I was saying that before. I only memorized a few of them though. Like this is a dwarf Bulborb, and then this is a red or a spotty Bulborb. You can call it either. Now, okay, what you can actually do is you can use bombs to hurt enemies, but I'm gonna save that for later. So 62 Pikmin, that should do. Yeah, that actually might be a little bit broken. Like typically they're a lot harder to kill. Those big Bulborbs, but whatever. Cheating is just fine. Now, we only have 2 bombs, so I guess we'll just use both of them to start blowing this up, then we're just gonna finish it using our actual Pikmin. And you can see I'm being really lenient with my bombs, just because right over there, there's like pretty much infinite bombs, from what I can tell. Yeah, pretty much infinite. So typically these black walls that look like this one take about 4 bombs, but we only have 2, so now we just have to Pikmin do the rest. Yeah, that's not taking them too long. I'll just let them finish. Now on this wall up here, you can only break this in the Wii version at this point, because what you can do is, since you can throw farther, you can throw your yellow Pikmin up there and they'll go blow it up. So that's a neat little thing you can do, kind of similar to that trick I showed in the first episode. So yeah, there are actually quite a few things you can only do in the Wii version just because you can throw farther. There's actually another thing that I'll be showing off later on that you can only do in the Wii version. Alright, so you guys have got to be almost done by now. Come on. Most of you are flat Pikmin. You're manly Pikmin. There we go. Flowers make you more manly. Okay, so we're gonna clear out this area. Oh god, that Bulborb is awfully close to that bigger one. Run away. Yep, I knew that. Okay, I knew he was gonna wake up. Run away. Once again, it's really easy to outrun these guys, just because they're so slow. Worst case scenario, you'll get trapped in a corner and you have to like, side sweep them. And in that case, you might lose a few Pikmin. Okay, so he's going back now. So we haven't seen much of a variety of enemies yet. We've just seen like these Bulborbs, and then we saw those beetles in the last part. I guess I failed to mention this. The female ones, the white ones, don't damage you. Only the purple ones can damage you, or can eat your Pikmin. That's what I'm trying to say. Only the purple ones can eat your Pikmin, and typically while they're eating, they're invincible unless you throw a Pikmin directly on them. So that's how that works. So now we have this area cleared out. We have a ship part, and we have unlimited bombs. Now this ship part right here is the first instance of an optional ship part, where we can actually beat the game without getting the ship part. There's 5 of these in the game. And the Nova Blaster, this emits a dazzling burst of light capable of destroying almost anything. I'm not exactly sure about this, but the promotional brochure claims that its blast can travel in the currents of space-time, smashing through stars and the rifts of space. So in other words, this is the best at space. So we're going to have our red Pikmin take that back, I think. And then while they're carrying that back, we're going to have our bomb squad do some other things. Can all of our Pikmin get on then? Okay, we're going to have a few left over. I guess these guys can just start bringing stuff back, why not? I would like to save the Bulborbs for the yellow Pikmin, just because I need more red Pikmin, or yellow Pikmin. And can I get this? Thank you. Okay, now these pellets here, they'll actually change color every once in a while, or you see they're going like in a sequence, so you want to time it, and it's not too hard to get the color that you want. Oh, can I? Oh, okay, I got a yellow one there, so no, that's fine. Okay, so with our 5 red Pikmin and our 9 yellow Pikmin, we're gonna get some bombs here. There's more than enough here for all of our yellow Pikmin to get bombs. And wow, they're actually pretty fast there. I didn't think they get that back so quickly. Okay, we've covered 6 parts. That's pretty good. You know, 6 parts in 3 days. That's two every day so far. That's pretty good. And we want that last Pikmin to get a bomb. Or not. Okay, that's fine. We don't need that many bombs anyway, honestly. Actually, I think we already have an abundance, because at this point, there's no walls for us to really... Oh, wait, yeah, there are some walls for us to break. There's 2 that I can think of off the top of my head. The first one is right over here. I mentioned this earlier. Just throw your Pikmin over. They'll drop it in front of it, and yeah, this takes a little bit of time, so I'm going to see if I can have 2 Pikmin drop it at once. No, the other one just run away. Okay. Never mind that. And that's down. So yeah, later on we won't have to worry about taking out that wall, which makes things pretty convenient. Okay, so now I say we head this way really quickly, and we're gonna take out one last wall, and then we won't need bombs anymore, unless I want to show off using bombs on enemies, which I will do, because it is pretty funny. Bombs actually do quite a bit of damage on enemies. Typically they can take them out in one hit, but the bigger Bulborbs, like the red spotty Bulborbs, they take 2 bombs to kill, which is kind of expected, so... Just gonna pull this up. Only 3 bombs for this one. Not too bad at all. Oh, now it's gonna blow up. Now it's gonna blow up. Yep. That's the first Pikmin we've lost to an explosion, I think. That's unfortunate. If a bomb Pikmin is blown up by an explosion, he will actually drop the bomb, which you can imagine is kind of frustrating, and then the bomb will blow up automatically. Okay, so there's some Bulborbs over here that we want to clear out. So I'm gonna show off what it looks like to blow them up. I actually find blowing them up to be a lot more effective than just, like, rushing them, because that's a pretty crowded area, so... But being tackled by 2 of those Bulborbs at once can be quite devastating, you can imagine. Because we haven't really gotten a chance to see a Spotty Bulborb, like, eat at our Pikmin, but they eat Pikmin pretty quickly. They can be pretty devastating if you don't sneak up on them like we are. And does he have enough HP to be taken out by that? He doesn't. Crap. You'll notice the enemies kind of heal a tiny bit, like over time. And can you stop following me? Thank you. I guess I really don't want to like use another bomb just to damage it, but I guess we might as well. We have plenty of bombs, so overkill, go! No, that was really overkill. Okay, so now, yeah, this is gonna be a pretty chill day. Like I said earlier, we're just kind of like wasting our time now. Like we could just be rushing them and killing them really quickly, but no, I'm just wasting my time blowing these guys up. Ah, brilliant. Okay, so 2 for the price of 1. Okay, or just 1. That's fine. Go get him! You're a sacrifice! Sacrifice! That's what I call a suicide bomber. Okay, that was kind of in bad taste, but whatever. We're gonna head back to base. And now that we got the 2 ship parts back and we cleared out that area, we're just gonna grind Pikmin for a few minutes. And then we're gonna kind of be done. So yeah, like I said, pretty chill video, so... Now that I'm kind of out of things to talk about, I could talk about things that are not as relevant to the game. Like, for example, when I first started playing this game... Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about that, I guess. Why not? When I first started playing this game, it was in 2005, and it was on the GameCube. And I did absolutely horribly. I couldn't do anything. I was struggling to get 1 part per day. And I guess it was just because I wasn't good at multitasking. Like, I wasn't good at handling the Pikmin, I wasn't good at fighting. Just because, like, for example, like, back then I didn't know about the bum rushing technique. Okay, I'm trying to get a sense of where I was. So, yeah, I wasn't really good at fighting anything, really. I just wasn't that good at the game. But then, so yeah, I kind of gave up on the game. I actually played 30 days, and I only had like 15 parts. So yeah, that was kind of humiliating. But then in 2009, I saw Paul playing the Wii version just because it had just recently came out. And so I got the Wii version myself just because it looked like fun. I wanted to try it again because I figured maybe I'll be good at the game now. So I tried the Wii version, and I beat it really easily. I got all 30 ship parts in 14 days, as opposed to getting 14 ship parts in 30 days. So yeah, that was... I was kind of surprised. Like, I was wondering, am I just really good at this game now, or is the Wii version a lot easier? And I've concluded that the Wii version is just a lot easier, and I think we can all agree that it is. Come on, don't trip on me. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of how I first started playing this game. And then, after I beat it the first time, I started playing it over and over and over again. And that's when I started, like, getting a sense of, like, shortcuts and stuff like that. So I'm thinking this bigger board, once we get it back to the base, I'm just going to have the yellow Pikmin take it back. So let's see, what other fun stuff is there to talk about? I guess one thing that, like, I might as well mention now, in case you couldn't tell, the planet that we're on is, they kind of imply that it's Earth, a post-apocalyptic Earth. And the hints of that would be like, for example, when Olimar first landed, he was like, oh, it's poisonous oxygen. Yeah, that was one hint. And then in the second game, there's actually even more hints, because you find treasures in that game, and the treasures are like household items, like batteries and bottle caps and such, so... Yeah, it's heavily implied that this planet is actually a post-apocalyptic Earth. And I think in Pikmin 3, they can really play around with that idea, and I hope they do. I think that'd be really interesting. Like, Olimar and the Pikmin versus zombies. That would be the best game ever. However, the zombies would be like gigantic, just because Olimar is like the size of a dime. Now, I think... Okay, so we have all of our Pikmin right here, so... if you have too many bombs, what you can do is you can just have your Pikmin go into the onion, and they will drop them. Like that. And then before they go into the actual ship, you can just call them back. Don't go in there. Okay. So yeah, that's a quick way to make your Pikmin drop the bombs, because I don't think there's any other way of actually doing that. There we go. I didn't realize we had so many yellows. That's good. Now, I guess there is one quick thing I want to do before we end off this day. It'll just make things a little bit quicker later on. But first, I have made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped expelling seeds, yet the total number of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that once there are 100 Pikmin in the field, subsequent seeds get stored inside the onion. Well, look at all, like, the highlighting. Why is, like, every other sentence highlighted? So basically, once we hit 100 Pikmin on the field, these seeds will be stored in the onion, and you don't have to pluck them. They'll just come out whenever you need them to. So that makes things really convenient. Like, if you're ever bringing an enemy back or a pellet back for the Pikmin, you should make sure you have 100 Pikmin on the field, just so that you don't have to pluck them all. They can just get stored in the onion, and you won't have to pluck them. Okay, and... I think we have a pretty good Pikmin army at this point. 100, that's pretty good. Let's check out our numbers. Yeah, that'll do. I wouldn't mind getting a few more Pikmin, though, so... I'm just gonna get some, like some of these pellets, I'm just gonna get these really quickly. And yeah, it's not looking like I'll have time to do that little shortcut. Oh well, that's fine. Let's see how many Pikmin we can get before the day ends. That might be fun. Alright, so that's 8 right there. Oh crap, almost out of time already. Do we have time to get these back? This day went by really quickly. I was editing the first recording of this, and I was like, wow, that didn't turn out too well, so I'm gonna re-record that. And that was like 10 minutes ago, and now this recording's like 16 minutes long. How'd that happen? How did that happen? Now, whatever, we're already at 4, so, ugh. Why does the countdown go down so quickly? I love how their petals like right here, and I just didn't get them. Oh, we're missing Pikmin! No! Where are they? No! Oh, okay, they're on there, the onion. Thank God. Thank God! First freak out of the LP, I guess. First of many. Especially when we hit the distant spring. That's the biggest area in the game, and it's also the second to last one. Okay, and then, I guess I failed to mention this. At the end of every day, there's this little night scene, and we can just skip it if we like that, pressing the B button. I'll be skipping that throughout the rest of the LP, just because it's kind of boring. I now add yellow pigments in my list of you discovered them yesterday! These creatures can wield bomb rocks, so perhaps I can use them to blast down rock walls and open up new regions. We've been doing that all day, Olimar. Seriously. Red and yellow Pikmin, as well as bomb rock carriers, break into squads when dismissed with C. If I grab one for a moment by holding A, I can swap Pikmin by then pressing B. And that's pretty good if you ask me. We only lost 3 Pikmin today, and we spotted 40, and we got 2 ship hearts. So this day was a pretty good success, if you ask me. So next time, we're going to head to that new area we unlocked, which we're about to see. It is called the Forest Navel. I'll see you guys then.